right now, in this very moment, something beautiful is happening. A shift is taking place. The energy around you is changing. You've walked through storms, carried the weight of disappointment, and questioned whether your time would ever come. And now the universe whispers to you gently but clearly, it's your time now. The blessing is being released. There are moments in life when it feels like everything you've ever wanted is just out of reach. You've tried, you've waited, you've cried in silence, you've prayed with a trembling heart, wondering if your voice was even heard, and yet nothing seemed to change. Doors remained closed, relationships fell apart, opportunities slipped through your fingers like sand. But here's what your soul needs to hear today. The delay was never a denial. You see, life doesn't move on your schedule. It moves according to a divine order, one that sees far beyond what you can comprehend with your physical eyes. What you may have called a setback was actually a setup. What you saw as a detour was preparation. The dreams you had, they were never denied. They were simply being shaped into something even better than you imagined. Just because it didn't happen, a delay is sacred, it's purposeful, it's laced with wisdom. Sometimes the delay is there to protect you. There were people you wanted in your life who didn't stay, and at the time it hurt. But what you didn't see were the hidden motives, the lessons not yet learned, the energy that wasn't aligned with your growth. The universe, in its infinite love for you, removed what could have wounded your future. It closed doors that would have led to rooms with no light. Not because you were unworthy, but because you were being preserved for something higher. You were being protected from what would have broken your spirit. Other times, the delay was to prepare you. Your heart needed healing. Your mindset needed reshaping. You needed time to outgrow the limitations of your past. If the blessing had arrived before you were ready, you might have sabotaged it, doubted it, or even rejected it. Life was giving you time to build the strength, the patience, the character, and the self-love to truly hold what you were asking for. You weren't being punished, you were being prepared to flourish without fear. And sometimes the delay is simply because something better is coming. What you asked for wasn't the ceiling, it was just the floor. You had one version of the dream, but the universe had an expanded version you didn't even know existed. The delay gave life the space to rearrange, upgrade, and align what you didn't know to ask for. You thought you wanted a small beginning, but what's being formed for you is bigger, wider, and deeper than you ever imagined. We live in a world that teaches us that if something isn't happening fast, it must not be happening at all. But real transformation doesn't rush. Nature doesn't hurry the blooming of a flower, yet it blossoms in perfect time. The seasons don't compete with each other, yet each one serves a purpose. You are no different. There's a rhythm to your life that's more intelligent than your worry, more powerful than your doubt. So instead of questioning the timing, trust the process. Instead of criticizing yourself for not being further ahead, celebrate how far you've come. Every moment of waiting has carved out something beautiful in you. You've learned to be resilient. You've discovered your inner strength. You've become more compassionate, more aware, more spiritually tuned, and when the blessing does come, and it will, you'll be able to receive it fully, knowing that it came exactly when it was meant to. Let go of the idea that you're behind. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Life is unfolding for you, not against you. Every delay was a moment of divine alignment. Every pause was a hidden gift. Every season of silence was filled with invisible movement on your behalf. There is no wasted time in the universe. What is meant for you is never lost. It doesn't expire. It waits until you are ready. So breathe. Relax your shoulders. Stop punishing yourself for what didn't happen. Stop reliving the disappointment. Instead, honor the journey. Love yourself through the waiting. Speak kindness to your soul. And know this in the depth of your being. The blessing was never withheld. It was simply being perfected. The delay was never a denial. It was love in disguise. And now, as life begins to open up for you, you'll understand why you had to wait. You'll see that every moment of struggle, every unanswered question, every tear that fell in silence, it was all worth it. Because now you are ready. Now the blessing can land. Now your soul is aligned with the promise. And when it comes, it will come so beautifully, so effortlessly, that you'll realize it didn't come late. It came right on time. You are worthy of receiving. Not because you've done everything right, not because you've earned it through struggle, but simply because you exist. Your worth is not something you need to prove, negotiate, or beg for. It is the essence of who you are. And yet, how often have you blocked your own blessings by believing you weren't enough? So many of us walk around carrying invisible shame, feeling undeserving of love, abundance, joy, or peace. Somewhere along the way, we picked up the belief that we have to do more, be more, or fix something about ourselves before we can receive the good that life has to offer. But that's an illusion. You were never meant to fight for your worth. You were born worthy. Every time you breathe, you are proving your value to the universe. The very fact that you are alive means that you matter. You don't need to overextend yourself to be loved. You don't need to shrink to be accepted. You don't need to stay quiet to be safe. The version of you that exists right now, in all your imperfections and all your evolving, is enough to receive all the good that is waiting for you. Receiving is an act of openness. It is an act of trust. It means you believe the universe is for you, not against you. It means you are willing to let love in without questioning if you deserve it. It means you stop apologizing for taking up space. It means you allow yourself to feel joy without guilt, to experience success without fear, and to welcome abundance without the need to explain it. But in order to receive, you must first heal the belief that you are unworthy. You must look gently at the parts of yourself that you've judged, rejected, or tried to hide. These parts are not your enemies. They are your teachers. They are showing you where love is most needed. Don't wait until you're perfect to receive. Perfection is not a requirement. Presence is. Willingness is. You must believe deeply and without condition that you are allowed to receive without struggle. The idea that you have to suffer before you can have peace is a story that no longer serves you. You are not here to earn rest. You are here to embody it. You are not here to chase blessings. You are here to align with them. And alignment comes not from efforting, but from remembering your truth. Your truth is that you are a child of the infinite. You are made of light, love, and wisdom. You were never created to live in fear or lack. Those were ideas passed down, not truths written in your soul. When you let go of the belief that you're not enough, you begin to live from a higher place. You start to attract relationships that honor you, opportunities that fulfill you, and experiences that reflect your inner growth. Receiving is not about greed or selfishness. It's about harmony. When you receive, you affirm that life is generous and that you are an active participant in its abundance. You become a vessel for good to flow through. You can't pour from an empty cup, and you can't give fully if you don't allow yourself to be filled. Receiving is sacred. It keeps the flow of love alive in the world. You don't need to wait for permission to receive. You don't need to keep proving your value by working yourself to exhaustion, staying in toxic relationships, or sacrificing your needs. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to heal. You are allowed to dream bigger. You are allowed to feel proud of who you are becoming. You were not meant to live with your heart closed. Open it. even if it's been broken, even if you've been disappointed, especially then, because every time you open your heart, you declare to the universe, I am ready, I trust, I am worthy. That declaration sends a signal out into the world, a magnetic energy that draws back to you what already belongs to you. Start today by receiving the simple things: a kind word, a smile, a compliment, a moment of silence, a deep breath. Let yourself take it in without deflecting it or diminishing it. The more you practice receiving the small things, the more you open the door to receive the big ones. Life wants to bless you. Life wants to pour into you. You don't need to fight for your place in this world. You already have one. You are not behind. You are not forgotten, and you are certainly not unworthy. You are here, you are needed, and you are ready. Say it to yourself, whisper it until you believe it. I am worthy of receiving. I am open. I am enough. I receive it all with grace. Let go of the old to receive the new. It sounds so simple, yet it can feel like the most difficult thing to do. We hold on to the past because it's familiar. We cling to what once brought us comfort, even if it no longer serves us. We replay old memories, revisit former relationships, and repeat outdated patterns, not because we want to suffer, but because part of us fears the unknown. But growth, healing, and transformation all begin with one sacred decision: the willingness to release what no longer aligns with who you are becoming. There comes a time when the old version of you must be laid to rest, the version that settled for less, the one that doubted her worth, the one that stayed quiet to keep the peace. That version carried you through many storms. She helped you survive. She protected you when you didn't know how to protect yourself. But now survival is no longer your only goal. Now you are ready to thrive. And in order to do that, you must lovingly let go of what you've outgrown. Letting go is not rejection, it is redirection. It is honoring that certain chapters were never meant to be permanent. It is understanding that your soul is always evolving and your external world must reflect that evolution. When something feels heavy, stagnant, or painful over and over again, it is a signal. It's life whispering, you are ready for something new. And the new cannot enter your life if your hands are tightly gripping the past. You cannot hold on to old wounds and expect to feel fresh joy. You cannot keep replaying past disappointments and expect a future full of miracles. Energy must move. Space must be created. Releasing the old creates room for blessings, opportunities, and relationships that resonate with the healed version of you. So let go of the need for closure. Not everyone will give it to you. Not every door will be gently closed. Some will slam. Some will remain slightly open just to test your resolve. Let that be okay. You do not need every answer to find peace. Sometimes peace comes when you stop trying to make sense of what hurt you and start focusing on what is ready to heal you. Let go of guilt. You are allowed to outgrow people, places, and even parts of yourself. You are not abandoning anyone by choosing your well-being. You are honoring your truth. And that is not selfish. It's sacred. The people who are meant to walk with you will celebrate your growth, not punish you for it. Let go of fear. Yes, change is uncomfortable. Yes, the unknown can feel intimidating. But the same energy you use to survive the past is the same energy you can use to embrace the future. You are not starting from scratch. You are starting from experience, from wisdom, from strength. Let go of resentment. not for them, but for you. Forgiveness is not about condoning what happened. It's about freeing yourself from carrying the pain any longer. It's about saying, this no longer has power over me. And when you release that burden, you step into your own power. Let go of the story that says you are broken, behind, or not enough. That story is outdated. It is based on past experiences, old voices, and false beliefs. You are not your mistakes. You are not your wounds. You are a living, breathing, evolving soul. And you get to write a new story at any moment. And most importantly, let go with love. Release gently, without bitterness. Send grace to the past. Thank it for what it taught you. Then turn your face toward the light of what is to come. Because something new is waiting, a fresh beginning, a new relationship, a higher level of purpose, a deeper kind of peace. But it can only reach you if you're open. So breathe. Allow yourself to release. You are not losing anything when you let go. You are making space for what was always meant to find you. Life wants to bless you, but it cannot pour into a vessel that's already full. Empty your hands. Open your heart. The future you dream of is not found in the old. It lives in the new. And that new begins the moment you decide to stop looking back and start moving forward. You are worthy of that newness. You are ready for it. Say it to yourself. I release the old with grace. I welcome the new with joy. I trust the timing of my life. I am open. I am willing. I am ready. This is a season of acceleration. Not of struggle, not of confusion, not of waiting endlessly, but of movement, alignment, and breakthrough. You may not see it yet with your physical eyes, but something deep within your soul can feel it. Life is picking up pace. Energies are shifting. Doors are opening. This is not the time to shrink back or question your readiness. This is your moment to rise, to step fully into the path that has been prepared for you, and to trust that the momentum gathering beneath your feet is no accident. There are seasons when things seem slow, when it feels like all your prayers are going unanswered and your efforts are unnoticed. But those are the seasons where your roots grow deep. They are not punishment. They are preparation. You were never stuck. You were being positioned. You were being refined, strengthened, and made ready for what's ahead. And now that long season of inner growth is beginning to bear fruit. What felt like delay is becoming divine timing. What seemed like loss is making space for greater gain. In the season of acceleration, you must release your old rhythm. The pace you used to walk will not carry you into the future you're stepping into. The things you tolerated before will feel too heavy now. The habits you once relied on will begin to lose their grip. And that's okay. This is not a time for clinging. This is a time for flowing, for allowing yourself to be guided by something greater than logic. You don't have to understand every detail to move forward. You just have to say yes to your growth. You are not being rushed. You are being lifted. When alignment occurs, things that once felt impossible begin to unfold with grace. You will find yourself in the right place, meeting the right people, receiving the right opportunities, not because you forced it, but because you allowed yourself to align with the natural flow of your life. This is not a season to push. It is a season to trust. Trust in your preparation. Trust in your intuition. Trust that everything you've been through was shaping you for exactly this moment. Let go of the belief that success must take years of suffering. Let go of the lie that says you must struggle to be worthy of good things. Sometimes life moves quickly because you're finally ready. because your mindset has shifted, because your heart has healed enough to receive, because you've let go of what no longer serves you, and now space has been made for miracles to enter. Acceleration is not just about speed, it's about alignment. It's about matching your inner world with the outer blessings that are already on their way. This is a time for bold decisions, for walking away from anything that delays your destiny, for speaking truth, standing tall, and saying yes to what lights you up. There is no need to apologize for wanting more. There is no shame in asking for what you truly deserve. In this season, your clarity becomes your compass, your courage becomes your fuel, and your faith becomes the bridge between where you are and where you're going. You may feel the stretching, the pulling, the pressure, but it's not meant to break you, it's meant to elevate you. You are shedding the old skin, the old fears, the old doubts. And with every layer that falls away, you become more yourself, more powerful, more magnetic, more at peace. In this season of acceleration, listen closely. The whispers of your soul will guide you. The nudges will be stronger. The signs will be clearer. You will feel when something is for you, and you will feel when it's not. Don't ignore your intuition. It is your inner compass, pointing you toward the path that's unfolding. Stay grounded, stay present, breathe. You don't need to chase anything. What is meant for you is being drawn to you faster than ever before. Keep your heart open. Keep your energy aligned. Keep your thoughts focused on what you desire, not what you fear. This is your time. Things are shifting in your favor. The right opportunities are coming. The right people are arriving. And all you need to do is remain open and willing. No more waiting on the sidelines of your own life. No more doubting your gifts. This is your season of movement, expansion, and divine acceleration. Affirm it. I am ready, enlightened. I am in my season of acceleration. Everything I need is flowing to me with ease. I walk in trust, I act in faith, and I receive with grace. Stay open and trust the unseen, even when the path is unclear, even when your plans fall apart, even when the silence lasts longer than you expected. There is a greater force at work in your life, one that moves beyond what your eyes can see, what your ears can hear, or what your mind can comprehend. It is the energy of divine timing, sacred order, and unconditional love. You are never truly alone. You are always being guided. But to experience the fullness of this guidance, you must remain open. Open to change, open to miracles, open to a new way of thinking. So many people close themselves off to the unseen because they can't control it. They want every detail, every step, every outcome guaranteed. But faith doesn't work that way. Faith is the bridge between what is and what can be. Faith is the space where magic happens, not because everything is certain, but because your heart is willing to believe in possibilities beyond the physical realm. When you trust the unseen, you release the need to figure everything out. You allow yourself to rest in the knowing that life is unfolding exactly as it should. Even your detours have a purpose. Even your heartbreaks are part of your healing. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is random. Every moment is preparing you for the life you've been asking for. And the moment you let go of needing all the answers is the moment clarity begins to rise from within. Guidance doesn't always come in loud announcements or perfect signs. Sometimes it comes in the stillness. Sometimes it arrives through a gut feeling or a sudden moment of peace. Your job is not to control the how. Your job is to stay connected to your inner truth and trust that the rest is being taken care of. Being open means being teachable. It means admitting that you don't always know what's best, but you're willing to be shown. It means surrendering your timeline and embracing divine timing. It means realizing that delays are not denials. They are simply redirections, protecting you from things you cannot yet see. So breathe, soften, surrender, let your shoulders relax, let your mind slow down, let your spirit speak louder than your fear. You don't have to push so hard. You don't have to chase what's meant to find you. You simply need to align with your highest truth and allow the unseen to support you. When things feel uncertain, don't rush into panic. Go inward. Ask yourself, what is life trying to teach me right now? Sometimes the greatest breakthroughs come disguised as confusion. Sometimes what feels like falling apart is really everything falling into place. When your world shifts, it is not to punish you. It is to promote you to a new level of awareness. And remember, not everything that's leaving your life is a loss. Some things are being removed to make room for what's better. Some relationships end because they no longer reflect who you're becoming. Some doors close so that you won't settle for less than what you truly deserve. Let it go. Trust the process. You are being protected, even when it doesn't feel like it. The unseen is not empty. It's full of divine intelligence. It's the space where seeds germinate before they sprout. It's the silence before the song, the pause before the miracle. When you stay open, you keep your heart in alignment with this intelligence. You remain available to receive insight, peace, and answers in ways you never imagined. Trust that what is meant for you cannot miss you. Trust that life is always moving in the direction of your highest good. And trust that every time you take a step in faith, even if you can't see where it leads, you are making progress. You are becoming more of who you came here to be. Stay open, not just to the joy, but to the lessons. Stay open, not just to the beauty, but to the discomfort that helps you grow. Let life surprise you. Let it stretch you. Let it transform you. Every season has its purpose, and even in the quiet moments, something sacred is unfolding. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are in the exact right place for your next breakthrough. Keep walking. Keep believing. Keep listening to that quiet voice inside that says something beautiful is on the way. Affirm to yourself, I stay open to all the ways life wants to bless me. I trust what I cannot yet see. I am guided, I am supported, and I am safe. My path is unfolding with perfect timing. Speak the blessing into existence, not with doubt in your voice, not with hesitation in your heart, but with the full authority of your soul. You are not here to merely wish for a better life. You are here to create it with your words, with your thoughts, with your energy. What you speak over your life, you invite into your life. Your voice carries power, and it is time to use it with intention, with love, and with unwavering faith. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are a vessel of divine creation. And every time you declare your desires out loud with confidence, you begin to align the unseen forces around you to bring them to life. This is not about begging for blessings. This is about claiming what is already yours. Peace is yours. Abundance is yours. Healing is yours. Restoration is yours. You are not trying to convince the universe to give you something you don't deserve. You are affirming that you are finally ready to receive it. When you speak the blessing into existence, you break through the noise of fear, doubt, and limitation. You rise above the chatter of past disappointments and choose to tell a new story. One where you are not held back by what happened, but propelled forward by what's possible. It may feel strange at first to speak with such boldness, especially when your reality doesn't yet match your words. But that is how transformation begins. You don't wait for the blessing to show up before you speak it. You speak it, and then you watch as life rearranges itself around your conviction. Your words are like seeds, and every declaration you make plants something powerful in the soil of your future. I am whole. I am worthy. I am successful. I am surrounded by love. I am safe. Say these words. Say them often. Say them even when your mind tries to argue with them. You are not lying to yourself. You are speaking to the truth that already exists within you, waiting to rise. When you speak the blessing, you remind yourself of your power. You shift from hoping to knowing, from waiting to welcoming. You begin to expect good things, not as a fantasy, but as a natural outcome of your alignment. That shift in mindset is what opens the door. Life responds to your energy more than your effort. And when you speak blessings with certainty, you radiate a frequency that attracts those very blessings to you. You are not weak for needing encouragement. You are wise for choosing it. You are not lost. You are being rerouted. And you are not broken. You are being rebuilt stronger than before. So speak to your healing. Speak to your future. Speak to your inner child. Tell them that everything is going to be okay. Tell them that love is returning, that peace is arriving, that joy is being restored. This is not just positive thinking. This is spiritual alignment. This is energetic clarity. You are co-creating your life with every word you say. So make your words a mirror of your highest vision. Don't use your voice to complain. Use it to create. Don't use it to reinforce limitations. Use it to call forth breakthroughs. You have the power to speak over your life and watch mountains move. Speak light into your darkness. Speak life over your dreams. Speak abundance over your finances. Speak healing over your body. Speak forgiveness over your past. Speak love into every corner of your soul. Let your words be your medicine. Let them be your prayer. Let them be your daily ritual of self-love and spiritual renewal. You don't need to know how the blessing will arrive. You only need to declare that it is on its way. Speak with gratitude. Speak with trust. Speak as if the answer has already come, because in truth it has. The moment you align your spirit with what you desire, you begin drawing it closer. There is no force greater than a soul in harmony with its destiny. So say it now out loud with belief. I am ready for my blessings. I receive with an open heart. I release all fear, all doubt, all resistance. I welcome joy. I welcome peace. I welcome abundance. My words create my world, and I choose to create beauty, love, and miracles. Your voice matters, your words matter. Speak with purpose, speak with power. Speak the blessing into existence and then walk forward as if it's already yours, because it is. Ah.